Hello and welcome back to another episode of Improving Your Logos. We are in episode 2. Thank you so much for the support in episode 1 and me starting this new series. It's been absolutely amazing. And today we have 3 designs that have been submitted by people and we're going to be trying to improve them. As you can see, this is the poll from the last video, which means we won both votes. You guys, thank you so much for taking part in the poll. And yeah, it's 2-0 to us. Both designs, by the results, you guys loved what I come up with. Thank you for that. Before we get into the video, make sure you follow me on social media. It's Tozfu on both Twitter and Instagram. Or you can add me on Discord, which is Tozfu #9101. All my stuff is in the description if you need to check it out. So the first design comes from a guy called Mate, and he's a graphic designer, and he's got this M kind of icon going on here. I must say, initial thoughts, I don't like the thin line that you've got going through here on the arrow shape top of your M. I feel like you've got a thin line, then you've got like this massive thick one. It just isn't really that consistent. So definitely gonna change that straight away. Drag this so it's in the same kind of format. I'm actually gonna fill this in so it's solid, and then I want to make this have a gap in the middle like yours, but so it's the same thickness. We could actually do the same with the donut. Yeah, that actually come out pretty awesome. The only thing is, I don't actually think your logo really stands out as an M as much. I see like the letter O with it, like an M-O. What we could do is actually just put a rectangle. What that does is it keeps the same design that you've got basically, but the M stands out a lot more now. Like without this shape, you can see an O, but that covering the bottom of the O bit, you can see that that's an M now. And then of course just a nice little blue colour, just so your brand is a bit more trustworthy. You want to come across as a creative person, and I feel like a light blue would help. So yeah, there we have it guys. We have got his original design on the left side and my new design on the right side. He's a graphic designer called Mate, which he wants an M icon. So whatever one you feel is better, make sure you vote in the poll, which is probably going to be on your screen now. Right, so the second design is from a good friend of mine, Pierce. I actually designed this logo for him a while ago now. I'm actually really glad that he popped up and said, you know, like, why don't you have a crack at the logo you made me a while ago and see if you can make it any better. And I actually do love getting stuff that I designed ages ago and like rebranding it. It's nice. It shows that your skills have improved as well and that you're getting better. Now I generally don't actually remember what this logo was meant to be. I don't remember the brief whatsoever. I generally think it was just he wanted like an abstract shape. It looks like a rocket alien kind of thing. So I feel like it'll be best if we kind of keep it with all like the shape edges and still have that vibe with it. Right, we've got a triangle at the moment, and as you can see we've gone through a more pastely brighter green, which I feel is a bit more 2018 2019. Yeah, it's just a bit more of a modern step up with your logo there. We can actually get like a smaller triangle and maybe like put that on the top maybe. As you can see there's like an arrow thing here, so maybe we can just simplify it with another triangle, but that really looks like a Christmas tree, so we need some arms and legs in there. I think we'll flip this triangle and put it at the bottom as well. Right, I've got these 3 colours picked out. The first one being the first green that we changed the logo to, because I actually want to put some gradients in, because gradients are really coming in trend coming into 2019. So we've got this triangle here that I'm trying to make something come off diagonally so it can count as the arm and the leg, something to stick out and cover both of them points. again using the gradient, and then all we have to do now is literally just make a little triangle here, and then we can go on the gradient tool like so, and then change this to the darkest shade that we got going on. I love the way it kind of reminds me of like origami, the way that folds. But yeah, let's try it on the other side now. Yeah, I think that's good to go. So yeah, that is design 2. His original design on the left, and then me just making a few improvements on the right. The poll should be coming up now. Let me know which one you prefer, and yeah, great. Right, third design, I've got a guy called Zed, and he's an Android designer. He only sent me like a JPEG image, so we're probably gonna have to like redesign the whole thing. But the first thing I want to say straight away is you've got this thickness, you've got this thickness, you've got this thickness, and then you've got this thickness. So your logo in general is just not consistent whatsoever. All the gaps are different thicknesses, and then also this D here I think would look better if it was like curved, like an actual D. These sharp corners that you got going on just don't really flow like a D, to be honest. Right, so to like make a logo and make it so like it's the same thickness all around, it is a trick that I use. I get a shape that we're going to make the logo with, and then we're going to make the gap, and then let's just make like the gap half, and put a gap on the top. And then of course we're doing Z, so we need 1, 2, 3. There's 3 lines on your logo, so we want to move this down, and now these 3 black lines are going to stand where your logo is, if that makes any sense. And then the black lines are going to stand as like your logo, where your letters are going to be made, and then the grey lines are going to stand where the gaps are. Then always come back to these shapes when you're making something new. So if you want to make the Z, you'd copy this, and then obviously rotate it like so, and then obviously you'd bring these 2 gaps at here forward, and then you'd obviously get your gap here, you'd put that there next to the Z. Actually, you're going to take these 3 shapes here, and we're going to make the D, curve these off. Now we can also get the shape builder tool, and we can start to remove all unnecessary shapes. And I think we might just bring this in like here maybe. So yeah, that's all the change. Work with the gap thicknesses and the thicknesses of your actual letters, and just make your logo a bit more consistent. As you can see, we had these thicknesses here and this weird D, but on the logo I've made now, that's the same thickness as that, and that's the same thickness as this. The D flows nicely as well. So that's the only improvements I'd make, is generally just the gaps. Your logo is pretty decent, to be fair. So yeah, that's the improvements I'd make. His design is on the left, my design's on the right as usual. The poll will be coming up on the top now, and that's the 3 designs we've got in today's episode. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching another episode. If you want to submit your logos for episode 3, you can email me, Twitter, Instagram, or Discord me. All the stuff is going to be on the screen now, or you can just go check the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.